Like every kid in our family is a name from the Bible. Every kid is a name from the Bible. That's got it. Everybody got a Bible name up here? Anybody got a name from the Bible that you know? What do you got?
Levi.
Levi? What did he do?
I know he was either the son or the father of Jacob. That's all I know.
Everybody knows that they have a Bible name, but no one knows what the character does. None of them. You don't know. You don't know. Anybody else got one? What do you got? Matthew, what did he do?
He wrote Matthew.
I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that. I usually have a comeback for every one. You got me on that one, buddy. You wrote Matthew. Hey, respect, dude, respect. But you know kids are naming, but parents, listen, don't name y'all's kids Bible names. Don't name them Bible names because they're bad. Y'all got Bible name kids? What are they? Hannah, Joshua, and Sarah. And you're wearing that glitter tank top. All right. Do as I say, not as I do, kids. All right. Me and Mike were driving to a show the other day, and I was in the car. I was in the first car. He was following me in his car, and we pulled through the McDonald's drive-through because that's how we're rolling these days. It's night, and then so I was like, "Hey, can I pay for the car behind us?" Shut that baby up. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. It's a joke. Sorry. Let it go, John. Let it go. Look at every parent with a kid in here. It's like, you don't say a word. I'm just kidding. The baby's fine. Bring him up here. I'll dedicate him. I don't know. Do you guys have like family group texts? You have everybody in the family is on the text. Who are you in? Are you in her family group text?
Yeah.
How is it? Are they like you in there?
I hope not to say too much.
Yeah. He's like, okay, I'm talking with him, please. All right, don't try to get involved in our conversation, lady. It's very outspoken. Okay, good. So, Kamala Harris is in the front row. Come on, no, let's not. She can't be wrong ever. Okay, no, we're not doing that. We're not. Don't put that on the internet. / put that on the internet. Here she is to take over. Oh, good. Yeah, my heart's beating fast, man. I do. My family's very, very Christian, which I love it. Everybody's named like a name from the Bible. Everybody's a Bible name. Does anybody in here have a Bible name? What do you got?
My whole family.
Your whole family? Do you want to name them?
Jared.
Jared is not in the Bible. Your Bible. No, I mean, say, oops, sorry. No, that's not. No, hold on. No. Shoot, dude. I was trying to get through the whole show without screwing up, dude, and screwed up. I mean, us as a group, we're all together. We're the same, so that's Jared. You said Jared? What did he do? He's in the Book of Mormon. Jared's in the Book of Mormon. What did he do? Don't know the scripture. Typical Mormon. Come on, it's a joke. Relax. I'm just kidding. This is turning into something I didn't envision. Okay, what did Jared do?
He took the stones to God and he lit them up.
Yeah.
He took the stones to God and he lit them up? I feel like... Are you guys all okay with this man being the spokesperson? You're not. You're like, I got this one. He took the stone. This man has not read the scripture once, dude. Billy! What's going on, everybody? Y'all doing good? Hey, girl, what's up? Hey, that was Derek Stroop right there. Have a round of applause for him. That was a lot. I know, that was a lot for you guys. Sorry for the Amish people. Good to see y'all. I know y'all are trying to figure out if he was Christian or not. Were you doing that? Were you doing that in your head? Is he with John or who is this? Do we need to know? Some of y'all added him to our prayer list. I appreciate that. Good to see y'all. A lot of white people in here. All right. we were walking over. Derek was like, I'm nervous about my material. I go, oh, the people out here are different than the people that are in my show, so don't worry. Don't worry. These people came from out of town. They don't live here. They came. They drove in, okay? These people are from Lancaster, all right? I know, the PA. I knew it, dude. I knew it, bro. I blame my family. Anybody got a wild family in here? Anybody got a crazy family? Who got a big family? Y'all got a big family. What are y'all, Mennonite? You do not talk? What's going on? Yeah, you good. You well. Don't worry about these crazy liberals in here. You know? When's the last time you went to downtown Philly? First time. I'll give you. I know y'all didn't get the vaccine. It's, y'all cool with me. I like y'all. How did y'all find me? How did y'all know about me? Instagram? Okay, you just sneaking out behind the barn and watching. You got a cell phone buried in the backyard? All right. Hey, are y'all from Lancaster? Where that's where the Mennonites are from. My family's from Lancaster. I like it's a real submissive. You look at him for the address. He's the spokesperson for the family. What do we say? You're cool with me. What do you got? You guys religious or no? Are you with them? You're not with them. What denomination are you guys? Non. Okay, enough of the non. All right. Yeah. We're non. We love everyone. We're non. Our pastor drives a Tesla. Okay. But I do love this place. I spent 4 months at Forest General at Pine Grove in 2019, and yeah, it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. Last November the 6th, I just celebrated 5 years sober. So it's a miracle. A miracle. Yeah. A lot of good people over that hospital, and I remember I was so sad to be in rehab. I remember coming down here and I was like, man, this is terrible. And then I got to the city of Hattiesburg and go, oh, it's even worse. And I'm just kidding. They said, it's a beautiful city, and I say a lot. There's so many people in this city that people that kind of knew me when I came down here. And the first week, everybody's like, what are you doing down here? I was like, I'm on a golf trip. And then I was like, you're here for 4 months and you're in Hattiesburg. There's no way. I think everybody started to know why I was in Hattiesburg, and everybody in the city was so kind to me, and everybody there was people that were like coming up. I remember like pastors would come out to me, like slip me their number. They're like, if you need anything, let me know. Like we went to meals all over the city, and people took care of us. One time a girl was like, here's my number. I was like, well, that's why I'm here. So maybe don't do that, but you can look that up. Don't look it up, but anyway. But it is. But there's a lot. I would say this: that there's a lot of people that I was in treatment with. I was probably in there with 50 or 60 guys, and there's probably 4 or 5 of them that have not made it. That they've passed. That they had a lot of addictions, and it gripped them too heavily. And I always I think I said this last time I was here. One of the guys, we are all in a group text. When we all left Hattiesburg, we're on a group that we're going to stay sober. We're going to stay strong. We're going to go to meetings. And one of these guys, after about a couple months, he dropped off of the group text. And then we knew if you're an addict or you know anyone with addiction, you know what that means, that they've gone back out, It just makes me sad to even say. And then there was another month went by, and this got way too serious. My bad. You're like, I thought this was a comedy show. People are crying now. My bad. Anyway, we're going to pass around the buckets. If you have a couple dollars, so do this. Forest General asked me to just pass the buckets. I'm just kidding. That was wild. That got too serious. No, all right, let me just finish. I get nervous when I tell a story and people aren't laughing because I can't see y'all. I don't know if you guys are like, what is happening? What's the score of the game? But we eventually got like an obituary that he had passed away, and I've never forgot that because he relapsed or whatever, right? And he didn't want to come back. He didn't want to come back into the group text and say that he had relapsed or that he failed, and that it was that I always say addiction did not kill him. It is the shame that killed him. That over death, like either the enemy or the devil or whatever you want to call him if you're not a Christian in here. That doesn't matter. Well, it does matter, but well, it matters the most. But no, whatever was whispering to him, if you got back into that group text and all those other guys that are sober, if you told them you relapsed, that they would make fun of you, that they would be embarrassed of you, that you're a failure, and it was the devil that whispered to him so loudly that he couldn't overcome it, and the devil whispered to me at many times, and I'm lucky to have made it on the other side. And if I ever came back to Hattiesburg, that I would tell y'all thank you. You might have saved my life. Really, that's it. That's it.
I don't have time for this. That's dumb. Or interesting. I think all you guys do here, I think I drove around for a little second ago. All you guys do here is just buy and sell gold. Is that what you guys do, Scottsdale? Like, we'll buy your gold. Like, what? Since 2012. If the recession crashes, like, you're going to do nothing with gold. Like, I don't know why everybody's wanting to buy it all the time, but I get, like, selling your gold to, like, a store. But, like, have you seen, like, the Cash for Gold commercials? Like, you want us to do what now? Go all around our house, get all of our gold together, and then put it in an envelope? What about, like, a box? Like, some secure packaging, maybe some insurance, a tracking number? Nah, just an envelope. Just throw it in there. Lick it up, seal it, and then who should we address it to? Just Cash for Gold. Big black, clear letters, just Cash for Gold. And then just go drop it in your mailbox, put the red flag up. That sounds like a good plan until the mailman comes, makes $8 an hour. Picks up your Cash for Gold envelope that weighs 13 pounds. Probably his last day on the job, I'm just saying. But who's the Cash for Gold who's the postman that got the Cash for Gold warehouse on his route? He's like, all right, anything coming in and out of this building here has got to be either cash or gold. Goes to that place every day and delivers a piece of mail in 3 weeks. Scottsdale, man, you guys need to tighten it up. It's probably the Cash for Gold headquarters here.
I don't think. Yep.
I was real sheltered growing up. I didn't realize how sheltered I was until last time I went home. I was actually looking through a photo album. I saw a picture of me and my brother in the bathtub together. You guys, I was 17. I'm sorry. I'm a little close for that. I feel like my parents, I just realized this, my parents kind of like changed the Bible stories to fit their parenting strategy. Any parents do that? I always thought you get leprosy from not wearing sunblock at the pool. I was like, this doesn't seem right. My parents never had a sip of alcohol in their entire lives, never drank in their entire lives. My favorite Bible story was when Jesus turned all that water into sweet tea. That was great. Yeah, it's a miracle. Here's my parents' rule in the house growing up. They said no movies that aren't realistic, so we couldn't watch like Terminator or Die Hard because they said those movies aren't realistic. I was like, Dad, this rule doesn't make any sense. You just made us watch a movie where Bible characters are being played by vegetables. Really? Veggie Tales. Thanks for... You gonna do that the whole show? You explain jokes? Is that what's happening? It's Veggie Tales. Just give her a second. She could have got it on your own. You know what Veggie Tales is. Both of them in the bathtub. It's funny because you're not supposed to do that at 17. Oh, okay. Thanks, ma'am. I appreciate it. We can all agree. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the show. Mask or no mask, you can do whatever you want. Can we all agree that the guy driving in his car alone, wearing a mask, what are you doing, sir? What are you doing? What are you doing? Listen, this is not very Christian, but like, I hope he gets it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just want to like ask him for directions, roll down his window, sneeze on his neck. You know what I'm saying? Just to get it, just to build up some immunities. That's not very Christian.
That's weird. I know. It's strange. It's totally strange. This is dead serious. I don't know how to set this up or say it, but earlier today, I was driving and I hit a kid. Yeah, don't freak out or anything. It wasn't my fault. I was texting. I didn't even see it. So, but it is, like, texting and driving is illegal now in Colorado because they say it's more dangerous than drinking and driving. Texting, more dangerous than drinking and driving. Actually, I found this out the hard way. I was driving home late, like 3 in the morning a couple nights ago. Got pulled over at a texting checkpoint. I pulled in, the officer was like, Sir, have you been texting tonight? I was like, officer, I sent like one text with dinner like 3 hours ago. I wouldn't consider myself currently texting. He was like, sir, I'm gonna ask you again, have you been texting tonight? Rolled down the window, like winks and smiley faces came flooding out all over the street. Call for a thumb flexibility test. This guy made me text the alphabet backwards. It's ridiculous. I had to go to court, hired a TUI lawyer. I like texting and driving. You ever been texting and driving? Looked up and thought, yo, I ain't even looked at the road in 5 minutes. I'm right in the center of my lane, but I don't know how. I don't even remember that drive home last night. Good Lord. It's ridiculous. It's scary. You ever been texting at a red light? Looked up to see that the light's yellow? Just wait till the next one. Ridiculous, I'm saying, but I love America, the best country on the planet, everybody, yeah? Jeez, man, I like it, the best, because we're a first world country.
Yeah, world rating system, by the way, developed by us. Hey, everybody, we're first. You're third, okay? Sorry, no one even knows what the system means. We're first, though. Like some economist at Cornell came up with a world system. No one even knows what it means. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but our economy's not doing great. Like, we could maybe get demoted to second world. If that happened, we'd be like, new rules to the world system. It's based on how many Starbucks you got in your country now. We're the winners. We're number one. And we got like these adventure races now, like the Muddy Buddy and the Warrior Dash and the Tough Mudder Adventure Challenge. Like, this is what we're gonna do for fun now. We're gonna like crawl through some mud, hop over some barbed wire, get chased by some wild animals. That's our fun race. Like in every other country, that sounds like a normal day. Are you kidding me? What do they do in third world countries with their adventure races? Hey everybody, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna get up, get in one of these Lexus vehicles here. You're gonna ride to the office while listening to continuous light rock. On the way there, you're gonna stop at Starbucks and pick up a triple grande, no whip, no soy, double grande, 2-pump soy, low tea frappuccino. Get to the office, you spend 8 hours on Facebook, then return. On the way, picking up 2 allergenic, gluten-free children from soccer practice. Arrive home and it doesn't matter how long it takes you to complete this race because everyone in America gets blue ribbons, everybody! USA! 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 My name's John Crist, everybody! Thank you! Crist right there. Oh.
Watching a movie with your parents at the parents' house, and there was a scene they got when the movie got turned off. What scene was it? Sex scene, right? Every time, sex scene. No, well, who turned off for violence? Like what movie? That's, first of all, that's because. And what happened? The first Jurassic Park? You turned it off for that? It's probably because it was Christian. They're like, dinosaurs aren't real. You know what I'm saying? It's fiction. It's fiction. My mom would turn that off. It was like 3 billion years ago. It was 3,000. Don't cheer for that. I love this community of faith that we have because we all kind of grew up together and we do a lot of weird stuff, but people don't know it's weird. We think it's normal, but it's not. And like people brand new to church walk in, we're like, we're gonna wash you in the blood. Or I'm calling the cops. These Christian music stations, I love the Christian radio, but they're funny in a way because they always play like, this is why I can't listen to Christian music anymore, okay? Because you ever been listening to a Christian radio station, you ever going through some kind of hardship or struggle or hard time, you hear a song that's for you. You ever been there? Thank you, Jesus, I needed this song. It spoke to you directly. You ever been there? So have I, but like in a different way, okay? You ever been driving home, it's like 3 in the morning, you're on the way home from, making some poor choices, and you pull around the corner, you see that 24-hour Taco Bell, like... just in bumper-to-bumper traffic, just screaming at the guy in front of you, like, dude. I don't know how they know. They know what's going on in your life, always. I don't know what kind of witchcraft they got going on over there. Me and my little brother, when I turned 16 years old, me and my little brother had a pact. He was 14, I was 16. We were gonna sneak out of the house and go to Hooters. Me and my little brother. I was a kid. Anyway, we pulled out. We drove into the parking lot like. My brother was scared to death. He's like, dude, let's get out of here. I was like, nah, let's go inside. No one's gonna know. One time I got rear-ended in traffic. I got rear-ended. I stepped out of the car and I was like, stupid, dude. I did. I got pulled over for speeding one time. I was pulled over, and the cop came up to my window. I rolled it down, and I was just like,
I am guilty, ashamed of what I've done.
this guy, I don't know what happened. He was back there. You know, when they're back there for a long time, I'm about to get a huge ticket. It's not going to be good. I got to go to jail. I was thinking all these terrible thoughts. This guy comes back and lets me off with a warning, and I was like, oh, y'all having a good time tonight, Corpus Christi?
But women are always, what are you guys, the girls trip right here?
Yes.
Where are y'all from?
Adopted mom from Gilbert.
Adopted mom? What'd you say? Adopt a mom? Octave mom? What'd you say? I seen that TV show. Tell me again. Hold on. Shut up, people.
We all have adopted children, so we got together.
Oh, I'm like, yeah, what y'all think? Yeah, I'm making fun of that. Yeah, okay, yeah. I respect that. You all right, adopted. I just didn't understand that. See, I've done a lot of comedy shows. That's never, you like told me like I was supposed to know what that was, all right? What's your shirt say? Easily distracted by me? Ooh, okay, well, that's how I got in trouble last time, so. I'm just kidding. Welcome out. How many, all these 4 moms here have adopted kids?
I know.
And you all get together and talk about how hard it is or something? No, y'all do. How did y'all, oh, hold on, shut up, everybody. How did you find each other? You like had I'm gonna say something that's not gonna be appropriate, but a play group, and you're like, that kid's a minority, and then you're like, that's a white mom. Is that how, they're laughing, relax, all right, relax. Is that how it kind of went at the playground? Yeah, say, okay, thank you. What nationality are the kids? I don't know why y'all think this is funny, all right? This is, hey, if you'd like to sponsor a child, slip your hand up right now. Right? What was it? Kansas? The kid's from Kansas? You can't adopt a kid from Kansas. I feel like these 3 are interested. This woman does not want to be a part of this. She didn't know who I was. I'm like, these adopted moms already want to hang out all the time. I just want to be with my own family. They're like, we're adopted, let's get together. It's like, no, all right, it's too much. Your adopted kid is from Kansas. And what about yours? China, see, that's how you do it, man. All right? I'm just kidding. I'm gonna get re-canceled for this, dude. And what about yours, lady? Bulgaria, I like that in you. And China. Get out of this group. And you organize the group, you don't even fit in the group. Them 3 talk about you when you're not there. Freaking Kansas wants to hang out with us. We got real struggles. She's like, I relate. Like, you don't relate, okay? I'm like, I know what it's like. You're like, okay, they think it's your son. You don't know what it's like. This is what happens at the show. I try to stay focused and then some other stuff comes up. And y'all are on girls' night and you're like, let's do it. And who organized this trip? You did? Yeah, I figured. Every girls' trip has like the stereotypical, they all have the same. The one organizer lady, you know what I'm saying? She's like, did you get the e-bike? What's the confirmation number? There's the one girl that's like a fashion influencer, taking boomerangs everywhere. There's the one girl that's like just finally free. She's hammered at noon. You're like, we're at Applebee's, all right? Well, good to see you. Where are all the kids? There were the husbands or something? All right, yeah, and where are y'all from? Close to Lancaster. All right, you got the horse and buggy down here? I've never seen a Chinese Amish. That would be crazy. I should stop telling jokes. I should really stop.
Like even go to the fast food restaurant, they're asking for money. You walk in there, they're like, for here to go. You're like, to go? Like, small or medium? Medium, like, sir.
you like to donate $1 to help at-risk children? Okay, slow down, all right? I'm not ready to make a decision on saving kids' lives right now. I'm trying to decide between a McChicken and a McDouble, okay? Sir, do you even care about children? It's like, okay, I'm gonna be real honest with you. We're about to order off the dollar menu. Do we look like a group interested in philanthropy right now? No. I'm sure. At-risk children. I made McDonald's. What about at-risk adults? Even Chipotle. Chipotle does this thing, instead of asking for a whole dollar, they just round up to the next dollar to support whatever issue they got going on in there. So, my last time I was in there, my burrito, dead serious, was $7.98. And I couldn't do this with a straight face. Lady said, sir. Sir, would you like to donate 2 cents to help the children? Nah, not this time. I'm on a budget. Sorry, I can't do it. I'm on Dave Ramsey, baby step 1. You know what I'm saying? Better than I deserve. I don't know. I just, it's never happened before in the show. I'm just saying, doesn't make any sense. They always asking for money in places that don't even make sense. Last time I was in McDonald's, dead serious, they were like, sir, would you like to donate $1 to stop childhood obesity? We're at McDonald's. What are we gonna do? Just raise enough money to close this place down? Gonna put skinny doors in this place so fat kids can't get in? Every Happy Meal come with a pair of running shoes? Sir, do you even care about children? Like, yo, it's 2:30 in the morning and I'm at McDonald's. I barely care about myself.
I don't know, we're watching out for things all the time. My girlfriend was on Instagram the other day. She brings me a photo. She goes, John, do you think this girl's hot? Do you think this girl's hot? I go, no. She goes, well, people think we look similar, and now I'm depressed. You're like, you can't, dude. You can't win. I feel like you can't win. The other day, like I was on Instagram, okay? I was scrolling Instagram. Minding my own business, by the way, because it used to be, remember back in the day, just don't follow any exes, don't follow any models, you're good to go, okay? Now with the algorithms, they're just, lobbing stuff over to you. I was on TikTok the other night. I got a Shakira video. I was just minding my own business. It's like, lay, lo, la, lay, la, lay. My girlfriend is like, is that a Shakira video? I go, I don't know how she got here. I didn't sign up for Shakira. I haven't thought about Shakira since high school. I don't know why. And now we're trying to figure out, you ever been in that? Where you're trying to figure out why they sent her. I go, babe, I don't know. I mean, I was in a Mexican restaurant the other day. My phone was on the table. Maybe it heard me say hola. I don't know. I don't know. She's Colombian. I ordered some Colombian coffee the other day. Maybe. We're going around and around, and she's like, Shakira this, Shakira that. And I go, babe, I'm going to be honest with you. You got to stop saying Shakira around this phone. The more Shakira you say, the more Shakira they're going to send me. I'm not making a word of this up. I ran this set last night at the Comedy Cellar. I got a DM from a guy this morning. He goes, dude, I just got a Shakira video. It's why. Do you ever tried to correct your significant other just for no reason? And you know them so well. You know that, but okay. My girlfriend went to work the other day. She forgot her lunch, okay? It's a whole nightmare situation. She calls me. She's like, John, I forgot my lunch. I don't know what to do. I don't have to go home. And she goes, I totally just bit myself in the foot. I go, yeah, that sounds terrible. Also, did you mean shot yourself in the foot? She's like, why do you know what I meant, John? You know what I meant. Why do you always do this? You have the perfect word to correct me all the time. What are you, like an encyclopedia? I was like, I think you meant dictionary. It's too tempting. It's too tempting. Just for no reason at all. We were at dinner with some friends the other night. My girlfriend has a friend named Amber, okay? 2 years ago, she lost her job, got a DUI. It's a terrible situation. That's not the joke. Okay, wow. That's wild. All right, okay. Well, that's not the point. Anyway, so now she's sober. That threw me off a little bit. Okay. Now she's sober. She's doing great. She turned her life around, okay? So somebody at dinner goes, how's Amber doing? And my girlfriend, with all the confidence in the world, goes, Amber, she's doing great. She's done a complete 360. And nobody caught it. No one at dinner caught it, but I was like, oh, we're talking about this in the car, baby. I'm bringing this up first, bro. I didn't hear a word the rest of dinner. I was just in my head, oh, yeah, I'm about to win a fight, bro. I was psyched, dude. You know, if you have a loyal partner, you know, you get back into the car. You ever been in that situation where you're finally alone, you close your door, they close their door, and you'll give them, you know, 30, 60 seconds to kind of volunteer. Hey, my bad. I messed that up, but she didn't do that. And I was like, all right, it's time to lock in, baby. I was like, hey, babe, super quick, that restaurant's great. I love your friends. It was super fun. Also, I haven't been, like, thinking about this for 2 hours or anything, but remember when you said that Amber did a 360? She goes, yeah, I love that story. I'm so proud of her. I go, well, I am too. I think you meant 180. She goes, what do you mean, John? I go, oh, okay, well, all right, well, now my heart's starting to beat fast, okay? Now smoke is coming out of my ears, you know. Now we're into it. I go, I'm stressed. And she goes, I meant 360. I go, you meant 180. She goes, I meant 360. I go, I will U-turn this car right now to prove to you that Amber is going in the opposite direction. I thought I had this argument won. She goes, I meant 360, John, like a full transformation, like a butterfly coming out of a cocoon. I was not prepared for that counter argument. And if you ever been in this situation where you could just let the argument diffuse? We rode in silence for 20 minutes all the way back home. It was over, but if you have one more ace in the pocket, you're like, I'm pretty sure I got this one. I dropped her off at her apartment. Instead of giving her a hug on the curb like I normally do, I go, babe, look.
You're in for such a treat. John Crist is one of my good buddies. I've been touring with him for a couple years now. He's headliner stuff. He's working so hard and he's so good. And he's just get ready. I'm opening for him tonight. He's your new favorite comedian. He's a wrecking ball. So just he's a wrecking ball. Bunch of sinners. You shouldn't even know that song. Please welcome John Crist, everybody.
What's up, everybody? How about one round of applause for my friend Tim Hawkins right there? The sound band was like, hey, do you want to come out to any music? I was like, yeah, put me some DC talk. Yeah. That Christian music, you'll never forget it. You'll never forget it. Watch, this is true. This song came out 30 years ago. Sing along if you know it.
Will you rolls up the sleeves, ain't just putting on the ritz.
That is amazing. 30 years ago, you guys. They won't forget. You'll never forget. The Christian songs, when you learned as a kid, you'll never forget them. Sing along if you know this one.
If you like to tomatoes,
Oh, that is incredible. Oh, man. Yeah. I apologize. If you're new to church and you just came like a visitor brought me, you think we're the scariest people ever, man. I don't disagree. And sometimes you don't even need to know the words. You just hear the chorus and you go crazy. Anybody know this one? Everybody knows. You never forget. That's the good thing about Christian music. It's amazing. Anybody recognize this one? Good. That's Harry Potter. None of you guys should know that. Okay. None of you guys should know that. A couple
kid's like, we're in the world, but not of it. Okay, well, okay. That Christian music will stick with you your whole life. When I was in 6th grade, I did a choreographed dance to this song. Anyone know this one? You know that song? Yeah. Okay, so I was like, oh, is it just, you just did like a couple dance moves, hand motions during offering? No, this was serious, okay? We practiced for a month. I wore white gloves in my performance. It's true, and I don't mess around. And here's the thing, that's the problem with that dance move is, sometimes, you know, you get reminded of it, and in the worst possible times. I was at Hobby Lobby the other day. You know how they play the Christian music? I was just minding my own business, walking through Hobby Lobby. That dance comes out different every time. What are you guys doing? I'm just happy to be out here on the road because I got... Now you just get it that day? Explaining it to the... Here's what happened to me, you guys. I had to write my rent check the first of the month, wrote the check, give it to my roommate. He goes, dude, what is this, bro? I was like, it's the rent check. He goes, everybody knows this. When you write a check, you gotta write it all the way to the end of the line so no one writes in any extra money. I was like, dude, who's gonna cash a check for $587 and $1 million? Can I get this one cash? No. It used to be cash was a sign of like wealth and prosperity, you know what I'm saying? Now it's just a sign of a poor credit score. You got a bunch of cash on you, either like a drug dealer, bankrupt, or you're from Gastonia or something. There's no need. One guy booed that joke. You're outnumbered here tonight, sir. I was like, I can tell that joke downtown. The bus probably didn't come this far, so. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, no one's even using cash anymore. No one using cash anymore. No one using checks anymore. I'm just saying, it's 2013. It's time we take the president's faces off the currency. Think about it, you guys. George Washington was a committed, married, Christian man. If he had any idea how we were spending $1 bills these days, he'd be ticked. I'm just saying, update the system a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Take Abe Lincoln off the $5 bill. We just put Jared from Subway on the front of that thing. Yeah. Update the system. I figured while I was thinking about it, we could probably put Barack Obama's face on all the change. Okay? No. Hey. I should have probably Googled how Charlotte feels about things before I said that joke. Nah, I did not like, that's just a clever play on words, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to be the face of change. We get that done. Okay, see ya. Nah, like liberal or conservative, it doesn't matter to me. Does anyone have this friend that no matter what bad happens in their life, they just find a way to blame Barack Obama for it? You know that guy? What is this, man, a parking ticket? You know what that is? Barack Obama trying to tax the middle class. I'm like, dude, you're parked backwards in a fire lane right now. Plus, what do you know about the middle class?
don't think so. My buddy, we were driving in the other day, he dropped a phone call. He's like, dude, there's no cell phone service out here, man. You know what that is? It's Barack Obama trying to take away our freedom of speech. I was like, nah, dude, you got a cricket phone, bro.
We got interracial relationship here. Good for you guys. 2020. Okay. Oh, you got... Don't drink your drink now, sir, like you're uncomfortable. Not just joking. You guys go to church or no? You go to white church or black church? You go to black, you bring her to black church? See, the white church, we need minorities. We welcome, if you came to white church, you'd be doing announcements on day 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, get him in here. Is that not true? He's gonna play bass guitar. I don't even play bass. We need you on the, we need you. We get him up on the stage, get him up here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could do anything. Minority can do anything in a white church. Doesn't matter. You're welcome in. He's preaching next week. You know what I'm saying? A black church, she goes, y'all don't want white people. You know, like, we're trying to get white people away from black church. You know what I'm saying? She's got a lot of questions. So is this preaching or is this worship? Because they feel like they're both and they're playing, and this is very confusing. When does it end? What's going on here? But it looks like she kind of got you dressed in white though, so you're good. It's good. I'm saying that's the point. Yeah, she's like, hey, maybe, you know what I'm saying? It's compromise. I like that. Stay on track, John. How long you guys been together? I'm sure, sir. You got some questions. Y'all just gonna make fun of me up here like y'all ain't got a table full of split ends right here in the front, all right? Your roots are growing out 3 inches, all right? What's up, everybody? I brought a hat up here. I was like, I can't put y'all through this for an hour, but I appreciate that, man. Where are all the good Christians at? Make some noise. Where the Christians at? Good to see y'all in here. Good. Non-Christians. With every head bowed and every eye closed. Nobody's looking around. I tell you right now, I've been in church my whole life. I'm looking. I need to see. You know, I need to see. You know what I'm saying? With West Palm Beach. This is fun. Listen, Florida, y'all do not care about the coronavirus. These people don't care. These people have not, and do not care. I went into lunch this afternoon wearing a mask. They said, get out. Not in here. We don't wear masks. All right, Florida. This seems like y'all are really struggling for the gospel down here. Y'all are really. Thanks for your contribution. Good to see y'all, rich young rulers here. Good to see you. All right. That's a Bible joke. No one's going to get that. But all right. Does anybody have corona? No one has it. All right. I can't have any more negative PR. Okay. I don't know why y'all cheer for that, but all right. I was thinking if we were if I was like, you know when you go to like New York City, there's like Little Italy, like Chinatown and stuff like that. What if you were like backpacking through Europe and you came across like a little West Palm? Like everybody's driving a Tesla, you know what I'm saying? A lot of Botox, you know? Everybody voted for Trump. You go like, all right, what's up? These white people, sorry about that. This got weird, I'm sorry. This is like a white church, you know what I'm saying? They get the minorities up front. They want to know, make sure we are diverse. Look at us, we're diverse. Did y'all buy these? How'd y'all get up here? How'd you get up here? Y'all pastors. At a white church or black church?
Mixed.
No church is mixed, okay? So we don't do, no, I've been to a lot of churches, I've never seen a mixed one, all right? There's a black church and white church, okay. What kind of music they play? Hillsong? That's white church, Church by the Glades. Okay, thank you. That's a white church. That's right. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you. Hey, don't make eye contact with me, sir. Don't look down. Don't try to look down like you're not here, like you didn't sit in front of the lights. No, it's a good church. Like, does anybody else go to this church? Do you know of? All right, people know of. Where is it where is this place?
Coral Springs.
Coral Springs? All right, then, well, you stay out of this, sir. What's this man yelling back here? Who's that guy? Worship leader? All right, you're like black, but he's kind of white because he's from Denham. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna mix it up a little bit. This is getting too much. I feel like this is getting. What do you do at the church, sir? Are you the pastor?
I'm the children's pastor.
You're the children's pastor. What do you do, sir? The children.
He does it all.
He does it all. Okay. And what do they do? Do your wives contribute?
Guest services. And
Guest services.
Children's ministry large group.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Round of applause. All right. Go. I like this church. You know what? The little hang. I didn't get. You can. Yeah, how many services y'all got? 1 or 2? This is not part of the show. Sorry. Mike was talking to y'all too, wasn't he? My bad. Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. These would see. What's the other? What's the big church in town? What's like the? Y'all hate them, don't you? Tell me you hate them, bro. You hate them, bro. You hate that, dude. You just drive by that full parking lot. You know what I'm saying?
You know, a lot of you guys don't know about me, but I was gonna say if you don't know about me, Google it, but probably don't do that. But I went through a lot in my personal life, and as a Christian, especially surrounding sex, there's a lot of shame surrounding sex, and I was pretty close to ending my life. I was really suicidal back in November 2019, and this got way too serious. Sorry. Anyway. If you'd like to sponsor a child, would you slip your hand up? I'm just kidding. I get nervous when people aren't laughing, but no, but I thought every time I got something, every time I was successful, like I got like something on television or a sold out show, it always come with a tremendous amount of shame because that's how I grew up. You know what I'm saying? If any of y'all are like trying to be a virgin or your kids, you're trying to teach that to your kids, that's a great thing. But then if somebody makes a mistake, the way we grew up is that's got to go into the darkness and you got to hide, and then you carry that shame around with you every day. And I've said probably from the time I was 17 years old till I was 35, I just carried this. Wow, my man. All right, that's funny, dude. That's pretty funny. Anyway, sorry. That better have been important, sir. That better have been important. Unless it was Siri and it just triggered because I said sex, and you're like, here it is. What is the wrong number? Oh, it's the wrong. What are you dialing? Who are you dialing, bro?
It's trying to get the flashlight on.
Oh yeah. Anyway, y'all have a good night. That's it. Nah, I'm just kidding. You. Oh my, that was the wildest thing I've ever experienced. Could have literally happened at any other time in the show.
Manly stuff? Hey, lady. She don't want to be a part of the show. All right, yeah. This is a friendly conversation. Is this your husband?
He's actually courting me.
He's courting you. Okay. That's a lie. I don't feel like that. Is that true?
I know, nobody knows that.
I know what that is. I know. Okay, you Latinos, enough, okay? Latinos. Why are you guys always loud? You're always loud, okay? Like we're the Latino girls, we're probably loud. And she didn't know you didn't know what courting was, and you explained it to her? What'd you tell her?
They're dating.
That's what you told her?
No.
No, courting is like you ask the parents if you can, right? This is a double date here, you guys know that or not?
That's his sister.
All right, I'm good with all this. What's going on? Why is everybody? Hey, don't.
You are our first date.
I am? Look at him. He's like, hey, please, no more. You're courting, and your first date is to my show. What are we doing? Hugging? It's don't put this on the internet, please. I gotta call your sponsor after this. I don't know if this is the beginning or the end of this relationship. I'm not sure. Now I'm nervous. You love her. This is your what do you got? You love her. All right. Now everybody's all good. Should we keep going with the show, or what? No, you're good. You're fine. It's fine. It's fine. No, you shouldn't have to be kicked out. You're good. You want to pray for her? We'll bring her up here. We'll pray for her. No, sit down. This is. If you guys ever like see me or like on the internet, you're like, dude, we were at that one Orlando show. I'm like, I know, I remember, I was there. The one, yeah, the one. We were there. Now, welcome to the show. It's good to see you guys.
We made it to town. Good to see y'all. If you live in Salt Lake City, formal on your driver's license says Salt Lake City, make some noise. All right. If you drove in from somewhere else, make some noise. Yeah. That's what I figured. You're like, we got to go downtown again. It's good rich people up front. Good to see y'all. This is the expensive. I can smell the avenues from here. Good to see y'all. Oh yeah, West Valley. Good to see y'all. All right. No, I did my research, bro. I know what's going on. Hey, got him. Yeah. All right. No. I looked up the University of Utah. I was like, is it hard to get into University of Utah? And they said, it is not hard to get into the University of Utah. So, did anybody graduate from here? Y'all, all right, y'all, okay, good. I like Salt Lake City because everybody's here. You know, we don't know, there's, Christians, there was a parade downtown today. Yeah, it was right by my hotel, and sure, everybody's in here. I like this because there's like, all right, we'll see. You just don't know what. Like we had lunch today, and we had a male server, and he had a crop top. That was the first time I ever seen that. He was wearing a crop top, and he was wearing a cross necklace, and I was like, whose side are you on, bro? I didn't know. I was confused. Because dude, if you live in Salt Lake City, you step out of the house, you don't know whose team you're on. Some of you are like Mormons. You're like, you're Mormon too? We're like, no, we're not that Mormon. You're like, oh, shoot, we're not with them. And then, the trans people don't like the gay people. Even your own team is fighting. There's a lot of, I wouldn't even leave the house. I'd just be like, I'm too scared. Who's with who here? A crop top and a cross necklace, whose side? Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me break this down for you, Salt Lake City. I was seated, okay? I'm sitting down. This is a male server serving us. He's standing. I'm eye level. Just with a man's belly button, just 18 inches away. I'm like, even if you're gay, I don't think this is God's plan. This is way too close. I don't think you ever made eye contact with a man's belly button, sir? Yeah, it don't wink back, I'll tell you that. It's not, no, Salt Lake City's a wild place. We're down here for a couple days, so I might get out, we'll see, do some skiing tomorrow, we'll see, but we had, there was the rally downtown with it was a trans rally. And it was a lot of people there. There wasn't anybody trans there, but it was a lot of white women that were upset at their parents. They were there representing. I didn't see the trans people. All right, no, don't cheer for this. Let's go to the Capitol. All right, relax, everybody. This is our chance. All right, no, but everybody's fighting in Salt Lake City downtown. You got to see, And I have thought, everybody dude, even if you're like a Christian, you're trying to be a good moral person in here, you still, like, make some noise. Where are all the good Christian folks at? Where's everybody? Yeah. I always like, it's an honor to come back here. And the first time I ever did, my first comedy special, I shot it at the Ogden, what's that? Wise Guys. I shot it in Wise, is Ogden is that still there? Yeah, that's good. My compassion child's from there, actually. One of them, $40 a month up to Ogden. He's doing well, yeah. They got clean drinking water right from the mountains. It's going, No, there's a bunch of comedy clubs here. Keith Stubbs is the guy that runs all the Wise Guys. He's a good guy. And he was the first time I ever featured, which is like the Caleb spot is the second comic. The first time I ever featured anywhere, a legendary comic named Louis Anderson asked me to feature for him at the Jordan Landing Wines guys. Yeah, and the first time, yeah, I've been here a long time, and it's an honor to come back and perform for you as always. I don't know about the University of Utah, but other than that, it's great. I'm just kidding. It's a nice spot. It was either this or BYU, so I was like, University of Utah. All right. I'm just joking. Ah! No, a lot of people. All right, that was a wild cheer. I think a lot of people, a lot of times, because there's a lot of fighting, and a lot of people. I always get myself into trouble for knocking on Mormons and stuff like that. And I don't, I think Mormons are a lot of my good close friends are Mormons, and I'm not really, up to. We'll see when we get up there, I guess.